All right. Start the conservation meeting, April 15th, 2026 at 10:02. Walk into the land acknowledgement. Kettle Creek Conservation Authority wishes to acknowledge the treaty and traditional lands originally occupied by the Indigenous First Nations people of the Anishinaabe, Attawandaron, and Haudenosaunee nations. KCCA strives to build meaningful relationships with Indigenous communities and recognizes the importance of respecting these treaties and lands. Declaration of pecuniary interest. Seeing none. Minutes of the last meeting.
Actually, Mr. Chair, just to coordinate with the solicitors that's here, I would like to go into closed session at the first, if that's
Sure.
okay.
Motion to move into closed. JJ, Brent.
We could go into closed at 10:02. Todd Noble.
Yes.
Lori Baldwin-Fans is absent. Frank Burrs.
Yes.
Herbert is absent. Grant Jones is absent. Sharon McMillan.
Present.
Jerry Pribble.
Present, and Council Trosso is joining us shortly.
Thank you. JJ Strybosh.
Yes.
Sam is absent for this vote. John Wilson.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. Welcome back. Approval of the minutes from the March 25th authority meeting. Mover and seconder, JJ. And seconder, Frank. Any omissions or seeing none?
Frank Burrs.
Yes.
Sharon McMillan.
Yes.
Jerry Pribble.
Yes.
JJ Strybosh.
Yes.
Sam Trousseau.
Yes.
John Wilson.
Yes.
Todd Noble.
Yes.
That motion passes.
Okay. And motion to approve the closed session minute meetings from March 25th. Mover and seconder, Frank, JJ.
Noble.
Yes.
Burrs.
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
Pribble.
Yes.
Strybosh.
Yes.
Trousseau.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. Media report, Bessie.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, social media post is save the date for the Kettle Creek Food Truck Festival. It will be held on Saturday, June 6th from 11 to 6 at Dan Patterson Conservation Area. John Wilson will be back performing. So we hope to have a great event again this year. Next up is just the campground events calendar has been finalized for the campgrounds. So lots of great things that will be happening on the weekends at our campgrounds. And lastly, nominations are open for Reweld Family, a program that provides opportunities for families to get camping gear and the opportunity to camp at Dalewood. And lastly, we put in advertisement in the Elmer Express to promote the Elgin Clean Water Program and the new maintenance category that is available to members.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? All right.
What's available for, was it welding commission then?
Yeah, 50% funding up to $1,000.
And that's for drill wells or dug wells or
Any wells, so upgrades or decommissioning just has to be done by a licensed well contractor.
Okay.
Is all.
Okay.
Thank you.
I should get one of those.
Project tracking, Elizabeth?
Sure. We're headed into our busy season, so I think the project tracking reflects that. Lots going on. Onboarding our seasonal staff and getting the enrollment packages out and setting up for seasonal staff training, which will start next week. We've prepared final deliverables for a WECI reallocation funding, which was great news. Betsy's made some awards in the Ellen Clean Water Program, giving out over 65,000 in funding. Continuing on with the field season, doing some buckthorn treatment at the new properties in Dalewood, CA. And we're looking into some quotes for a new electric vehicle, as well as the mower. So hopefully that will be done soon. And the seasonal site assignment process at both Dalewood and Lake Whitaker has wrapped up, with 9 new seasonals coming on board at Lake Whitaker and 14 at Dalewood.
Wow, thank you. Questions? Jennifer, watershed condition?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just been kind of a wet month for March. Water levels in Lake Erie did reflect that a little bit. There was a little bit of a bump in water levels for Lake Erie, but they're still almost a meter below the long-term average, which is pretty crazy. We did get almost 150% of our normal amount of rain for March, which averaged out to be about 107 millimeters of rain. And the outlook for the next 3 months suggests that we should see normal temperatures, above normal temperatures, and above normal precipitation for the region. Flood forecasting highlights, we did issue 2 flood outlooks, one at the end of March and one just this week, with all the crazy Alberta clippers that are coming through that are heavily driven by warm air from the Gulf of Mexico. So we're seeing lots of rain this week, and we have started to lower the stop logs at the Dalewood Dam. We were hoping to have that finished this week, but with the rain coming in, we're holding off and finishing the last 2 logs next week.
That's correct. It's the Gulf of America.
I refuse.
Are we thinking that the water levels will continue to stay low down Port Stanley Way for the summer, or?
Mr. Chair, it's hard to say how that's going to shake out.
Okay.
I mean, last year was particularly dry. We did see a lot of low water in Port Stanley, but I mean, you can see with the low water right now, there's only 6 CAs that are still in low water condition. We moved out of low water condition this past week, just with the amount of rain that we've gotten. I'm hoping that, we continue to get a good influx of rain over the season and keep those water levels up, but it's hard to say without a crystal ball.
I was hoping maybe it'd be a little bit light, because Central Elgin's got a big project down there on William Street, trying to deal with the flooding down that way, so.
Raining the better. The less
Trying.
water getting in there.
Yeah, it's very low, like the ground, right? So it's close to water level. All right, insurance renewals, Elizabeth?
Sure, as you know, we're part of the Conservation Ontario Insurance Consortium. So Marsh confirmed a successful renewal for the entire conservation program, which saw an overall renewal rate decrease of 6%, which was really good news. However, we did have an increase in revenue, as well as an increase in total insured values of about 5.6%. So overall, our increase is about 3.1%, which I still think is really good. So the new renewal cost is in and around 70,000. But the other good news is there's really no substantial changes in our coverage again this year, including the brokerage for free fee remains the same. So all in all, a very good renewal, and I'm pleased with the results that we got.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay, meeting dates.
So just a couple of minor changes to the meeting dates. Normally, we don't meet in July and August. I have firmed up a meeting for August 19th. Usually that's as required, but I think as I'll outline in the next report, I think we'll need that meeting in August to do some finalization of budget. And I'm just asking members to let me know how July 15th looks as well. I know that's typically a month where everyone's on vacation, But we may need to schedule that meeting as well, just based on some of the CA transformation elements that we might need to address at that time. So we'll send, if members are willing, we'll approve these dates here, and then I'll send out a meeting invite for that, for sure, the August 19th one. And you can let me know how July is looking for everyone.
Okay. I think we've kind of talked about that already. Makes sense. Does anybody have any
Jesse,
questions
can we
about it?
just see that none of the members online have any questions or concerns?
Elizabeth, July 15th certainly would work for me, and I believe for Sam as well, because we do have the same day. We have a standing committee meeting, which we usually don't have. As for the August 19th, it is the last day of the AMO. I don't know if it will influence. I will be going. I was planning to attend the last morning session, but I just want to give you a heads up that August 19th is last day of AMO.
Good catch, Jerry.
Okay, so why don't I poll members for another meeting date in August? Because I'm assuming a lot of members will be attending AMO, and I think the August meeting in terms of budget approval will be an important one. So I'll send out a poll before we finalize that date.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Ireland in July.
Okay.
I guess I could Zoom.
One, no.
I haven't tried that part.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Can I get a mover and seconder that the staff reports and the possible meeting dates be approved?
Mr. Chair, if we could just leave it as the staff reports being approved, and then I'll look at alternate dates in August and we'll approve those in May.
Okay. Sounds good. Sharon, did you move that?
Yes.
And JJ?
First,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Ribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trusteau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. Correspondence.
Mr. Chair, there's just the piece of correspondence that went out in the advance package from Niagara CA.
Okay. We don't need a motion on that.
You can receive it if you don't mind.
Okay.
Receive correspondence.
Motion to receive the correspondence. John and Frank?
First,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Fribble. Fribble.
Yes. Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trusteau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes.
And that passes.
Okay. Moving on, statements of revenue and expenses.
The chair, these are the statements for the first quarter of 2026. So it has the first reservations coming in for Lake Whitaker and Dalewood. So it gives you a sense of what the summer is looking like. So those are all the reservations that have been made by March 31st, including revenue for the seasonal campers. So nice to see that we're already at or just shy of our 50% goal for our user fees. So that looks good. Otherwise, I don't have any other comments, but open to questions from the members.
Okay. Any questions?
I do have a couple of questions. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, congratulations on the insurance. I think that's really great news. Kudos to the team and kudos to you, Elizabeth. I have my here. Accounts receivable, 841,000. It is a large amount, but I would imagine most of it has to do, no concerns there, right? Majority municipalities, any concerns in the receivables?
Mr. Chair to Jerry, no, you're correct. Most of the receivables are the outstanding levy amounts from the municipalities yet to be paid.
Okay, thank you for that. Conservation lands management, through the chair to Elizabeth. We are currently at 52%. Any any issues in terms of the annual budget will be within the budget?
Yeah, so you'll see that the expenses of the conservation lands management as well as the education outreach are high for this time of year. That's mainly because we transferred those reserve funds to the trust. So that's showing up as an expense there. It's not really a true expense. It's just recognizing that transfer of funds out through those departments.
Perfect. And you already answered my second question. Thank you very much. No more questions.
Okay, did you want to move that, Jerry?
I certainly will. Thank you.
Sam, second it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Burrs,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Preble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Noble.
Yes. Okay, moving on to new business, regional consolidation.
Mr. Chair, I'm really going to skip over this presentation. As members are aware, I've been sharing a lot of information with you as it becomes available. But for the benefit of the public, Schedule 3 of Bill 97 has outlined the proposed amendments to the CA Act, including that it will be a statutory amalgamation, which basically means, we can go to the next slide. A statutory amalgamation, which basically means in early 2027, particularly February 1st, the KCCA will cease to exist and it will become the regional CA, but everything should continue pretty seamlessly around that transition date. Next slide. We know that the OPCA, or the Ontario Provincial Conservation Authority, will be leading the transition and a series of transition committees. So each regional CA will have a transition committee that will oversee the development of the transition plan, and those plans will need to be completed by February 1st. And we'll set out the minimum requirements for the transition to occur. Next slide. So this was a timeline that's been shared by the province to outline what needs to occur between the Bill 97 getting royal assent and February 1st. And so I think a lot of things will happen over the next 90 days, including the bill getting royal assent, us naming our representatives to the transition committee, but also the province announcing appointments of project executives for each regional CA. Next slide. So again, we'll keep members and the public informed as we move through this transition time as much as we can when we get the information from the province. In terms of staff's focus over the next little bit, next meeting, we will be presenting a consolidated timeline for the approval of our 2027 budgets, with the hope of getting those budgets approved and out to our member municipalities really in early summer so that we can have them approved before October. But I'll have a more detailed timeline of what that will look like at the next meeting.
Okay, thank you. I think we all have as much of an understanding of that as the information that has been provided up until now. Can I get a mover that the information be accepted? JJ?
There you go.
Done?
Burrs,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes. Sorry.
Ribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. Kettle Creek Clean Water Initiative Project. Betsy?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have one project to present today, wetland creation project in Central Elgin. It's a scrubby area of the property that is seasonally wet. So the proposal is to excavate a wetland in the low area there that you can see in the picture. The estimate from the contractor is $22,480. We will be looking to other funders such as Ducks Unlimited and the Elgin Clean Water Program for funding as well. But the request through the Kettle Creek Clean Water Initiative would be $3,000. So if members are agreeable to the project today, then I'd be looking for a motion that project 2601 be supported through the Kettle Creek Clean Water Initiative with a grant of $3,000.
Okay,
Yeah, good.
yeah,
I move it.
Frank moves. John? Will that project be visible by the Port Stanley Terminal Rail? I see the rail lines go right there.
To it, so yes.
Yeah, cool. Any questions? Okay,
On the motion, Burrs,
Sorry, yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Cribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
yes,
And that motion passes.
okay. April Planning and Regulations report.
So Chair, I have no comments. I think it's a fairly standard report unless there's questions from the members.
Okay. Seeing none, recommendation that the April Planning and Regulations Activity Report be received. JJ? Frank?
Make no deal.
Yes.
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Cribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes,
And that motion passes.
okay. Reminder that our next meeting is May 20th. Full authority meeting, and are we adjourning? Could we,
We can adjourn and then we will do the source meeting.
okay, motion for adjournment? Frank? John? Sorry, Sharon, I saw you at the last minute.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So we just have a quick source meeting if we can pull that presentation up.
Okay. I'll call the Kettle Creek Source Protection Authority meeting for April 15th to order at 11:57 or 47? 48. Remind the board of matters of pecuniary interest. And seeing none, our first piece is election of officers.
Yes. So normally, Mr. Chair, we do have to have a chair and vice chair officially of the Kettle Creek Source Protection Authority. What we normally do is pass a motion that all the officers are elected or appointed by the Kettle Creek Conservation Authority in 2026 serve as those same roles in the Kettle Creek Source Protection Authority in 2026.
Okay. Do we need a motion for that?
Yes.
Frank?
Okay,
JJ?
there we go.
On the motion, Burrs,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Cribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. Minutes of the last meeting, which would be April 16th, 2025. Recommendation that the minutes of the authority be approved.
Mr. Chair, if you want, you can combine these two. So we would be approving the Kettle Creek Source Protection minutes from April 16th and receiving the Lake Erie Region Source Protection Committee from October 30th in the same motion.
Okay. The board's agreeable. Mover and seconder. Sharon?
Yes. Sam's hand is up.
Sam's hand is up.
Is Sam?
Second.
Okay, Burrs,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Cribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trousseau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes. Okay, moving on to new business, Kettle Creek Annual Progress Reports.
I'm gonna make this report very easy and succinct. Basically, as you all know, we only have the two municipal drinking water systems in the Kettle Creek Source Protection region, which is the intake protection zone down in Port Stanley and the Belmont Wells in Belmont. We're very lucky that way. We have no significant drinking water threats except two were originally found down at the intake protection zone in Port Stanley. One has been eliminated and the second one is controlled by a risk management plan and actually exists at the water intake. So overall, our plan is progressing well. It was reviewed, the status of the plan was again reviewed at the March 2026 Source Protection Committee they agreed that it's progressing well. And this is really just a formality to again accept the annual report for 2025 so that we can get it to the province by the legislative timeline of May 1st. So really what I'm asking for is a motion to that effect.
Okay. Mover and seconder? JJ? And
Sure.
Frank?
What do you want to say, someone? This guy's gotta get in here.
First,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Tribble,
Yes.
Drybosh,
Yes.
Trusteau,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
and Noble.
Yes.
And that motion passes.
Okay. And adjournment?
Yes.
No further business. Next meeting as required?
Yeah.
Okay, adjournment, mover? John? Sharon?
Yes.
And I'm assuming everyone's in favor of that?
All right.
I'm gonna say no to that.